Okay. I don't know why my camera's not showing up. It was working before. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello
All
everyone.
right.
Welcome in. I hope you're all doing really well today. Ferret Trooper, great to see you. I just realized that my sound setup was wrong. I think you guys should have been able to hear that sound alert, but I could not because I had my um my output to a virtual headset and not my actual headset. Not very useful. But anyway, welcome in. It's great to see you. I hope you're all doing well today. Happy Monday. Um yeah, so we are back today with our setup run. I think it's probably going to be the Undertaker's Undertaking. I was actually I did not plan this very well. I was in the process of like making a nice little chatbot response so that I don't have to explain it in full every time. Although even when people do use the command in chats for challenges, I always describe them anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But anyway, I was in the process of writing it and I was like, oh, I've got like 17 seconds left before I have to go live. So maybe not. Yeah. So I need to do that after stream. I probably should have done it before if I had been thinking, but I wasn't. So who cares? Hey, Mav, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Had a nice weekend, all that jazz. Um, yeah, so we're just gonna jump right in today. Let's see. We were on like day 4, almost day 5, and we were at camp office. I think my plan was that we were going to be heading towards Trappers next.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's see. Here we go. The weather does not sound good. Like, that sounds like scary wind sounds. Yeah, I was gonna say that there was something about your internship, practica, whatever, this starting this week, but I didn't realize it was supposed to start today. I'm assuming from your message that means that something came up. Um, I hope it's nothing too serious. It's just a little hiccup. Okay, so this isn't too terrible. It's a little windy. But we do have 2 flares, so I think we can maybe get by. This wind is really making us slow, though. It's times like these where I kind of wish that I picked Blizzard Walker as one of my standard feats, but I don't. Although that would be one useful one. Like the 2 that I go for in almost every interloper is cold fusion, so your baseline temperature is always a little bit higher, and efficient machine, so you don't need as many calories. And both of those things are great at any point in the game. You know, there are some like Fire Master, which are great early game, but you'll get to Fire starting 3 eventually anyway, so it's really only good for short-term challenges and not long-term gameplay. But I feel like Blizzard Walker would be useful in any of these long-term runs too. I know mugs, and that's a mug. It is a mug. So actually, when I was in the States last month, my mom and I went to the same place where I made this. Hey Rob, welcome in. Uh, Happy Monday. So we went to the same place where I painted this, and I wanted to sort of paint a collection, a series almost, where they're like different, inspired by different times of day. Unfortunately, they didn't have this same mug shape, and I'm already running low on space for new mugs, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna do another mug just for the sake of doing another mug. So I thought I was being smart when I decided to do this, like, nice, it's sort of like somewhere between a plate and a bowl. And I love the way it came out, but I came home and I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I have so many, like, display bowls already. I didn't think about that. It's fine. It'll get its use, especially like during Thanksgiving or just whenever we have little get-togethers. It'll be great for snacks and stuff. It was just I didn't think it as through as I thought I had. Okay, 7:45. You were there as scheduled, as planned, but it was closed. And another participant came and was also confused, tried to contact the person by phone, went to mailbox, and it turns out that it was a team event, which meant that all the people participating in this internship had a free day and weren't told about it. Excellent! 2 hours later, the woman called and yeah, so gotta be there tomorrow at 7:45. And apologized like 10 times. Well, at least she apologized, and like recognized her mistake. But that's, I mean, I guess there are worse reasons that it might not have started today. So there is that. But sorry you had to get up so early, drag your butt out of bed, and get there just for that. That's really frustrating. Space for more mugs is a myth. I have to rotate mine out. Yeah, I honestly think that I'm gonna have to start rotating them out. Another thing I thought is someday we would like to buy a house. We currently have this apartment. It's very nice. It suits our needs right now, but we'd like a slightly bigger place and, you know, one that's, you know, maybe got some outdoor space and whatnot. Anyway, I said to my mom, I was like, you know what? I was telling her about the problem with the mugs, and I was like, but I just love mugs. I love having a selection. I think they look really nice. Same with the bowls. You know, it's, you know, I don't want to have more than I could ever reasonably use necessarily, but like I like having a selection, and I like just all sorts of different styles, and so I was like, maybe if we have like a bigger kitchen or whatever, then I can get a hutch. And she's like, hutches are so outdated. And I was like, I don't care. I like the way they look, and then they give me more space for mugs. Like, it's a win-win if you ask me. Hey, Lily, welcome in. Happy Monday. It's already sweating buckets even though I was just going there and going back home. Wondering how it'll be when I start working there. Oh boy. The real estate market is better in Germany, I hope. Better than where? It's got its pros and cons. It could be better. It could be worse. Oh, before I eat too many cattails, I should call that we have more than 15 cattails. Oh, and I'm taking cold damage. I forgot to do that one too. Here we go. Oh, it's not loading. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm assuming that's maybe on your end, because it seems like I'm not dropping frames or anything. Actually, I was telling some of my friends here in Germany that like the selection isn't too bad. There's quite a few places that we've looked at that look nice. The biggest issue that I have is a lot of the places that are currently on the market are not very energy efficient, and that's because of when and how they were built. And it's frustrating because on the one hand, like that's just what you're gonna find, but on the other hand, I really don't want to buy a place and then have to completely renovate it for energy efficiency. Like, I don't mind getting a place that's maybe got outdated wallpaper choices or needs different tiling or something like that. Like, that's not a big deal. I can handle that. But if we have to like completely redo the insulation or whatever, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do that. So that's kind of a limiting factor. Twitch has been twitchier than usual the last couple of months. Right around the time it started, offering streaming at 1440p. And like, who even really needs 1440p? Maybe it's just me, but I don't feel like that's really necessary. I was gonna say I haven't noticed a whole lot of issues with Twitch being twitchy, but to be honest, these last 2 weeks are the most I've streamed in like the last 3 months, so I don't have the best frame of reference for it. So can't really say that. I'm not seeing this bear at the moment, but that doesn't have to mean anything. He could be just out of sight. It's for the 12 people watching on an 88-inch television. Exactly, like... Who's watching Twitch on, like, movie theater screens, right? Same people who games negative reviews on Steam over a lack of ultra-wide monitor support. Some people are shameless gearheads. Yeah, and, like... I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a little more understanding of what the general populace has. But, you know, some people are just gonna always find something to complain about. Gotcha up and running. Oh, awesome, Lily. Well, welcome in officially now that you can hear and see me. I hope you're having a good Monday morning so far and that you had a nice weekend. Thanks, Rob. I'm actually very lucky that we've had no wolves over here. I was kind of afraid that with this wind, I was gonna get clobbered. Anything back here? No. Sometimes I think there's something hidden there. I could be making that up. All right, let's get some more. Hey, Zert, welcome in.
I'm not sure I can carry much
Happy
more.
Monday. I hope you're doing all right. Oh, I forgot we did find the pry bar at the towards the end of last episode. Of course, that didn't really help us. Antibiotics. I'm echoing. Am I echoing for everybody? Is it an issue with my mic? Maglens! Maglens hype. I'm gonna go see if this is Maglens weather. I think it is. No echo here. Okay. Okay. So it's not a my mic issue. That's good. Guess it's just Twitch being twitchy. There's no way this is Maglens weather. Nope. Would have been nice. I'll reload again. Okay, good luck. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should leave some of these antibiotics behind. I really don't need this many. We're not doing the poppin' pilgrim today. Although I was reading through it, it sounds like a really interesting challenge. Since we've already started this, I don't think I'm gonna start a new run just for the sake of starting a new run and trying it, but I do think it sounds like a cool idea. Oh, yes, a can opener. Or did I already have one? Is this my second one? It is my second one. That's a little bit disappointing. Still. Okay, let's see if there's anything interesting in the safe. I kind of wish that I had come across it before I started this run so that I could have given it a try, but I also don't know that I'd really even do very well, to be perfectly honest. Okay, 29. But it is a nice, interesting challenge. It's very different from a lot of the other ones that have circulated the community in the past. I like that it's not focused on like hunting and you know, that's what a lot of them have been like in the past, which is also fine. It's just cool to have something different for a change. Come on, let's get something cool in this. I'd like a fire striker, but I doubt we'll find one in here. Oh my god, we've gone almost all the way around. Come on. There we go.
This'll come in handy.
Oh, wait, in the screen of black again. At least I have chat. It's bad when Twitch can't even run their ads. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, good luck, Lily. I'm really sorry that it's being so stupid. Okay, that's not bad. Double Mac. I'll take it. Better jeans. Cool. Definitely makes you think about TLD in different ways. I've heard more people's runs end over forgetting to take their pills than anything else. Oh, I bet. That would definitely be something I would be concerned with, because it's not like with like broken ribs or something where you have, or dysentery or whatever, where there's some sort of like reminder in game that you need to take pills for something. Not that the game like actively reminds you about those things, but I mean more in the sense that you have that like little red marker on your health bar, and it kind of triggers your memory like, oh, we're injured and we're trying to do something. If you're in perfect health, it's easy to forget that you're supposed to be taking pills for something. And honestly, I really do, as the challenge description goes, I really do just kind of ignore stuff or forget about pills most of the time. I don't really care about them. I don't carry them most of the time. And so it would just be one of those things where I'd be like, oh, we can just leave these here, and I'd forget to pick them up. And then I'd be concerned that I wouldn't even find enough of them, you know? Speaking of which, let's just drop some. Okay, I think I might try to repair the Mackinac. Yeah, I think we can do this. We've got an hour, that's fine.
Wheat trees.
Hey, Neocorpse, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing all right. All right, we're at 90% for both of these Mackinacs. That's not too shabby. I think I might leave these jeans behind. The hoodie. Wait, I thought I was wearing the festive sweater. What happened? I guess I'll drop this then. Where's the hoodie? I actually don't know if the hoodie is better, like, has better stats. No, it's about the same. Okay. Well, now that we're warm, I guess we should keep going. The question is, where are we going to go next? I know I was looking for a hacksaw. I don't think I'll have a chance of finding one at Unnamed Pond, but maybe up at one of the, like, at the Broken Lookout.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
The only thing they're good for is if you get moose stomped. Yeah, pretty much. Like, most of the time I just don't bother with painkillers, so I just don't think about taking them with me or keeping them in my inventory. I mean, I suppose we could just go forge and then hope that we find a hacksaw at some point. But I don't know that we have enough metal to do that, for that to make sense. We only have 3. We'll find a little bit more in FM. And that would end up being like 2 forging sessions, most likely. And the nice thing about getting the hacksaw first is putting down saplings while you're forging, so you use that time more efficiently. But maybe we just do it a little bit differently this time, because I mean, why not? This still isn't Maglan's weather, unfortunately. Good thing I stayed up through the night and into the morning. I finally get to make it to a stream. Yeah. Well, it's good to have you here. Although I'm sure you're exhausted. Memory, Mystery Lake spawn, hack spawns other than trappers. Dam, which I've been to. Unnamed Pond. Really? I really didn't think it was going to be there. Deadfall, Dave's Quiet Clearing. Okay, so I've been everywhere except Unnamed Pond. Okay, maybe we do check unnamed pond, and then if it's not there, we forge tomorrow, rather than going to some other region. Alright, we just took the scenic route. Okay, we're definitely not going to get Maglan's weather today, so maybe I just say screw it and we light a torch match. Maybe that's what we do. We do unnamed pond, and then depending on what happens with the weather, we can maybe, there's probably going to be either bunnies and or a deer carcass near there, so we can eat that. Then we'll probably stay the night there. And then we could always go up to Broken Tower, then back down and out to FM. I think that sounds like a good plan. Let's see how long I remember to have that plan. To stick to it. Plans are great, but half the time I don't remember what I'm doing, and then I just change the plan as we go. Oh well. Oh, it's been really good to be back. I know I was very inconsistent and gone for long stretches of time, but that was also necessary, I think, for me. And it's really, really good being back and playing this game again. I wasn't even playing off stream, so it was like coming home, to be honest. And it's just really good to see everyone and to catch up again. We don't have a corpse here. I mean, not that there's always one, but just... Oh, we do. He just hadn't loaded in yet. Maybe he is always here. Oh, this is gonna blow out my torch. Called it. Lantern fuel. Oh, sweet. Well, that's nice. Can use that to refuel my lantern and or make a 100% torch. Okay, so that's torch chain fail, I suppose. Silly wind. Yeah, this game is quite special. Such good memories with it personally. Yeah. It's so funny because some people that I know that don't play this, when they ask me, oh my, are you kidding me? This happened like last week as well. For some reason, my camera is just like, no. It just, okay. How about now? There we go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't know why I just decided to stop working. Yeah, so there will be people who know that I stream this, but have never played it before. And so they'll ask me, oh, so what are you streaming these days? I'm like, well, still The Long Dark. And they're just like, really? Still? Like, you don't understand, okay? You don't understand how good this game is. Invisible waffle, exactly. That happened on my first stream back too. I had actually started streaming with Kevin, then it just turned itself off, and I thought it was because my camera had lost the battery, since it was very low when I started. But now it's like it just kind of fell asleep. I don't know. Gotta keep an eye on that. If it keeps doing that, I'm gonna need to come up with a new solution. But yeah, there's just something about this game. It's so, like, I don't want to say relaxing, but it can be relaxing. There goes my ankle. In a year, you can tell them you're streaming The Long Dark too. Exactly. Like, hey, look, I don't just play The Long Dark. I also play The Long Dark too. Sprains an ankle. There we go.
Anything right now.
With any simulator game or just anything my brain can cling to until I burn out and revisit it in a few months. You know what? Same. Because if it's not this, I'm probably playing The Sims or maybe something like Stardew Valley or Minecraft. Oh, we have this bear, and he's very close to the hut. I don't want him to notice me. Thankfully, he's moving away from it pretty quickly. Baroness awareness. Thank you. But I do have to admit, there's a couple of games that I have in my backlog that I would like to... Oh, he's turning back this way. That I would like to stream at some point as well. Oh, man. Alright, maybe we just try and go to Unnamed Pond directly, instead, or Unnamed Pond Cabin, instead of trying to go to that hunter's blind. Darn, no instant win bingo this time. Well, not as much as happened this time, I don't think. Although I do think I just saw a glitch that it looked like that deer was like coming up vertically out of the snowbank. Although I may have just been mistaken from how far away it was. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. I think we can make this work. There's a nice bear hide walking by. Got any stones? I have 1 stone. No, I do have some stones. I have 7 stones. But I have no way to get the bear hide off the bear. Alright. We are lucky that he was there. He was where he was, I guess. Because if he had been where he just moved to right now when I came over the hill, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten, like, insta-mauled. And I was hoping we'd be able to, like, start a fire and cook up a bunny or two. I feel like it's a little too risky to try and start a fire. We'll just immediately be blown out. Can I kill a moose with a revolver, or am I just wasting bullets? Oh, good question. I actually don't know. So, I know that moose have to be essentially killed in one shot, because it's not like they'll bleed out or take cumulative damage. But I don't know if the revolver is just less likely, or if it's not strong enough at all. Maybe someone in chat knows, and if not, I bet you there's something on the wiki about it. Okay, maybe we drink. Oh, I already drank the soda. I have to make a fire. I'm getting really low on water too. We'll have a carrot. Can be done. Takes about 20 or so bullets. Okay. So it's just really, really unlikely. Gotcha.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, I really hope this wind calms down. go take a look. Good luck. It's like, well, I guess this makes sense, but then again.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
You and your heavy pack, Astrid, you and your heavy pack. I just want to see if there is a corpse over here. Or a carcass, I mean, not a corpse. Oh, that reminds me. I was trying to keep track of corpses. I need to write this guy down, too. Nope. No carcass here. That's unfortunate. And I haven't seen any bunnies, although they could just be scared away because of this weather. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try and find a wind-blocked spot so we can cook up our soup and make some water. It's the difference with the Long Dark too. We don't really have enough information to necessarily say for sure. It looks like it's going to be in a slightly different sort of location, like a little more urban than a lot of the Long Dark, but not like that much. There's a lot of speculation about certain things, but it's really hard to know for sure. I think I've heard that there's supposed to be multiplayer in the game, but I don't know if that's confirmed or if that's speculation. I think that might be confirmed. Okay. Oh. Let's cook up the peaches first. I guess we'll finish our water and then we'll start boiling some water. Yeah, I'm unfortunately not up to speed on a lot of the things that are coming. I don't think they've named a release date yet. I'm still waiting for an update about when they're gonna bring out episode 5, because I thought it was supposed to be in the first half of this year, but apparently not. Oh, Peaches, thank you. Thank you, Peaches. No, so my understanding is that they're currently working on episode 5, and they do have a separate team working on Black Frost, but I think the majority of their team is working on episode 5, and so my understanding is they're going to bring that out sometime this year, and then shift all of their resources, or most of their resources, over to Black Frost, and that'll be prioritized, but I don't think they've set like a specific timeline. Yeah, they do have a lot of loose ends to tie up. I'm very curious. Yeah, so that's at least my understanding of things and the last things that I had heard. A lot of the things that I've seen of it so far seem to mostly be just like atmospheric teaser type things rather than actual concrete statements about what's coming, what makes it different. I mean, I'm sure that they have said a little bit more than what I know, but it's been so long since I've looked at it, I really don't remember. Let's see, maybe I'll use this to also make some more water. And then in the meantime, we could prep some birch bark. Well, Astro will ride off into the sunset and live happily ever after. Yes, and Black Frost is actually just a simulation where you get to play as both of them in their happy little world where everything is back to normal. An hour until boiled.
I'm starving.
30 minutes until boiled. Is there anything I can maybe repair in the meantime? I guess we could work on this sweatshirt. Oh, I forgot to say that we've successfully started a fire. And we also repaired something successfully. Oh, I should definitely just call Makes or Repairs Animal Clothes because that's actually not possible. It won't be for a while. 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, we can cook some acorns. That's a good idea. Our pain is
If I
gone.
can drop any of this gear.
Let me just do like another half a liter. Some birch bark tea. We still have 2 liters of water. Okay, then that's fine. We can make maybe a rose hip tea as well. Okay, let's maybe add a few more sticks to this fire, pull some torches. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, it was pretty decent. And at least the weather has calmed down. It's kind of late. I don't think we'll have time to go to the broken tower. And I don't know that we'll be able to... wait a second, I did want to call the thing about torches. I don't know if I'd be able to get to that lookout where the bear was. I guess it can't hurt to go up over the hill and just take a look. Just see if we can. If we can't get to him, okay. Because I think that's actually what's meant by a spawn location for the hacksaw. For a second there, I thought that rock was a bear. I was like, he never comes up over this side. What do you mean? Yeah, no, he still doesn't. That's just a rock. Maybe I should crouch.
I could eat anything right now.
We could maybe also grab some cattails. I don't see him. That makes me a little concerned. Oh, I see him. I see him. Thanks, Neo. That sound alert made me see him. He's coming up over the hill. He's mirroring me. Which is not great, to be honest, because at this rate, we're both gonna get to the lookout at about the same time. Hey, Crispiest Lemon, welcome in. I hope you're having a good Monday. Let's see, can I get to the lookout before he does? Oh, this is such a bad idea. No, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? No, see, I'm changing my mind because I have had an instance before where I have been in that lookout and he knows I'm there and he won't leave me alone, and since we don't have any weapons and I can't defend myself, we'll just get stuck there. So I'm just gonna wait. I thought some of these would be cattails at least. Apparently not. Not up here at the, like, mouth of the river. There is... Yeah, there are 2 cattails. Oh, I need that. Not too bad, currently losing my entire mind over some math stuff. Have you ever heard of incompleteness theorem? I have not. But it is very easy to, to make me lose my mind over math. Oh, no, don't. Oh, I missed it. Oh well. But no, I can't say I've heard of the incompleteness theorem. Okay, Mr. Bear, you keep going that way. You keep going back to your cave. I'm just gonna sneak up on these cattails. You can get pretty close to the bear when you're in sneak mode.
Oh, I'm starving.
So I think we should be okay. I just don't want to do anything too stupid. A little stupid's okay. I don't know what he's doing anymore. I no longer have eyes on him. Which is maybe going into the lane of really stupid. Just gonna hope that I'm not being as stupid as I think I am. Oh, there he is. Okay, we're fine. Wait, did I just seriously hear bear crows? Wow, for some reason I thought they had taken that out. Maybe I imagined it. Oh, he's turning to leave the cave again. Alright, I'm just gonna sneak up here. There's nothing. There is literally nothing even in here. Oh my gosh, this feels like such a waste of time. Cleared my cache, restarted my phone, and even uninstalled and reinstalled Twitch. I can get chat, but no working video. Thoughts? Much appreciated. Oh no. I have no ideas. I'm really sorry, Lily. I want those bunnies, but I'm just not gonna risk it. The basic idea is this guy found a way to express this statement cannot be proven mathematically. If you can express something mathematically, it has to either be true or false. If it's false, then it can be proven. If it can be proven, it must be true. So it is true, and it cannot be proven. Wait, what are the crows yapping about? Okay. Cannot be proven, meaning there are mathematical statements that cannot be proven, and that math is incomplete. It also states that math can't be complete. That is quite the mind bender. Finally a video! Woohoo! Awesome, Lily. I have no idea what's going on. I guess Twitch is just being massively weird right now. I'm really sorry it's giving you such trouble. And I wish I had bunnies closer to trappers, but it doesn't seem like I've had the luck of any of them spawning there. So yeah, apparently I've changed the plan because the bear kind of threw off my plans, not because... Wait, can I use back lens? No. Too late in the day. Because it's nice and clear now. Okay, so we didn't have... We didn't have the hacksaw at Unnamed Pond or the cabin. So I guess maybe we'll just... Maybe I'll just move on to FM tomorrow. Sorry about the massive text wall, though. It's just rattling around my brain. Had to yap about it at least a little bit. Not a problem.
Think about his food.
I always like learning about new things. Even if I can't wrap my head around it. And that's just about that guy. I thought so. Plus, if we move on to FM,
Colder soon.
we might be able to find some food in some new places that we haven't been yet. The nice thing is by staying here in Trappers is that we'll be at full health tomorrow. I don't really need to be picking up these sticks. I should probably just stop. I'm gonna try and go around the back of the house. I might want to dip into that cave over there to grab some more coal. There might also be some food in there, actually. Wait, do I have a bedroll yet, though? I don't think I do. But there is a bed at Spence's. And I was really hoping that there would be some bunnies here. No such luck. This is definitely going to be an Aurora night. The sky's nice and clear now. There's like a greenness to it, like a greenish tinge. Once we get inside, I'm going to need to eat something.
I'm not sure I can
Hey
carry
Fawn,
this
welcome in. Happy Monday. There's a second part that proves any mathematical system that is consistent cannot prove that it is consistent, so the best math we can hope for is inherently incompatible and only may be consistent with its own rules. Oh my goodness. Played a little Saturday and got a moose. Nice! Love getting moose. Oh, I shouldn't have done that before eating first. Oops. Chair, bench, there's the bed. Okay, I gotta eat. This is not great. Of course, the nice thing about going to FM next would be that we would have plenty of cattails. I just love thinking about moose because it reminds me of a very specific story. All right, I'm intrigued. I love the moose in this game because they make funny sounds. And they make me think about the time that I saw like 3 different moose on one trip through Canada. But I didn't manage to get a single picture, so no one believed me. I was on the phone with a friend and she was so weirdly amused by the way I pronounced the word moose. Wait. How do you pronounce it then?
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
You are currently eating. Stop it, Astrid. You are literally in the process of eating. The normal way, as far as I'm aware. Okay, well then how does she say it? Alright, what time is it? It's not quite early enough for us to craft anything. But I didn't hear any, like, aurora sounds in the night. Which is kind of strange. I really thought we would have. She also says it the way that you say it. Alright.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, come on. I really thought we were going to have Magellan's weather this morning. far as I'm aware, we literally say it the same way. And yet she finds it funny. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is not much lamp oil, actually. So I will never forget my very first trip to Germany. I was staying with a friend of mine. I met them because they were an exchange student at my school. And so I was staying with him and his family. And I spoke very, very little German at this point. Like, I could introduce myself, and that was essentially it. And so this friend of mine was upstairs still, getting ready for the morning or whatever, and I was downstairs with his parents having breakfast, or we were waiting for him so we could have breakfast. So we're sitting at the breakfast table, and I start telling them a story about moose, or a story, and it involved moose. But they didn't know the word moose in English, and I didn't know the word for moose in German at this point. So I was sitting there at the breakfast table with, to me, two relative strangers at this point. Like, I had known them for maybe a day, and I was like, a moose? Big animal? Yeah. So that will always be in my head when I think about moose. I think I'm gonna leave some books behind. It's too early for me. I'd like to finish reading this book before I leave, because then we don't have to worry about carrying it with us. Oh, it might be enough for us to read now. It might be light enough is what I mean by that sentence that was not finished. It's too dark to read. It is not too dark to read, I promise you. It is so close. Just... Oh, we have a blizzard now anyway. I'm pretty sure this is a blizzard. Mouse hat! Yes! Thank you. Oops. My mouse hat stand is falling over. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, costume. And let's put on the timer. Okay. Shows to express in the strangest way possible, too. I like the way you say moose. Alright. I'd also be very confused if someone was just like, I like the way you say moose, and I'd be like, you mean the normal way? Okay, so we can drop this book now. We just leveled up. Alright, so we leveled up a skill, and we read at least one chapter of a book. So now I'm going to make a note that here at Trappers, we have several skill books, can opener, sewing kit, and photo paper. I think that's all the stuff I've left here. Oh, there's also clothes. Clothing and painkillers. Is this still blizzarding? How does one go about participating in bingo? So, bingo is, yeah, it's definitely a blizzard. Bingo is an extension that you can either find, if you're on desktop, it's like where all the about me and about my channel is located. And on mobile, there's like at the top of chat there should be a little button that it might not show bingo, it might show closed captions instead, but if you click on that it should show you bingo as well, and in either of those panels you can join the bingo game. All right, Rob, have a good day at work. Thanks for hanging out with us. Actually, I'm trying to think of whether my bingo command actually has clearer instructions as to where to find it. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Maybe we run up into the cave. Because I can definitely get to the cave from here without taking too much cold damage, I think. And I think I can get there without getting lost. And then we might find some food in there. We'll definitely find some coal. Hey, Tina, welcome in. Thank you for the work, Lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. And there goes my other ankle. We'll fix it up once we're inside. I said I should be able to get there without... Oh, yeah, there we go. I was going to say without getting cold damage, but maybe it's going to be closer than I thought. Now we're fine. Two very likely events away from a bingo. Nice! Okay, we've healed our sprained ankle. I might use this lantern. I don't really necessarily need it to navigate my way through, but I do need it if I actually want to look for stuff. This is one of the few caves that during the daytime you can pretty much navigate through without a lamp or a torch or anything. And then thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. It's good to have you here in the mischief. I'm sure I asked you this before, but have you played Stardew or Little Misfortune? I have played Stardew. I streamed it for a little bit, but I didn't enjoy streaming it as much as I enjoy just playing it off stream. And Little Misfortune I have not played.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
But yeah, I've been playing Stardew co-op with one of my best friends, and like 90% of the time I'm just fishing and she's doing the rest. I'm kind of boring like that. Oh, I forgot to say that we found coal. The run is going pretty well so far, actually. I have not found a hacksaw, which would be immensely useful right now. I'd like to put down some saplings before I forge, but I'm thinking at this point I might just say screw it and go forge anyway. Food is becoming sort of an issue, but it's also not that bad yet. But we found 2 Mackinaws, which I kind of forgot that Mackinaws even existed because I don't remember the last time I saw one. And we have all of our other tools at this point, except obviously the ones that we need to craft. So that's pretty great. You know, we've got our mag lens, we have our lantern here, we have the hammer. Do I have a bedroll yet? I don't. That's another key thing. So I'm missing a bedroll and I'm missing the hacksaw. There's usually a place here in the middle where you can get like some food and stuff. Did I miss that? I think it wasn't that like streaming it was necessarily less enjoyable. It was more that the kind of gameplay that I was enjoying in Stardew did not feel entertaining to me. Like I was worried that other people were not going to enjoy watching. And so it made me feel kind of self-conscious about playing it. Because like I said, I just will essentially spend my entire day just fishing. Which, I mean, maybe there are people who want to see that. I don't know. But there's seriously not a fire pit here. But it sort of made me concerned. Because, like, I wasn't progressing in the story. I wasn't really doing anything interesting, like doing combat or whatever. And I just was like, I'm just gonna go fish. All right, well, so much for that. No more food over here. I really thought that we would find some more. We're gonna forage in the muskeg. Might be a hacksaw at Orca, which is kind of close. Oh, that is kind of close. Yeah, I found a Mackinac last stream, and then I found one today as well. So the first one I found was in Pleasant Valley. I want to say in the farmhouse. And this one I found in Trappers inside the safe. All right, we'll add another 10 minutes to the mouse hat once this is up. Let's see, I'm now definitely carrying more than 10 coal. And the nice thing about going through this side is we will get cattails. So we'll have some more food. Plus there should be plenty of food at Orca. I might need to just like dump a bunch of coal outside the cave though, rather than lugging it with us, because we can't carry it down the rope at this rate.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, it's just as blizzardy on this side as it was on that side. I could have expected as much, but... Let me take 2 with me. Yes, cattails. Oh, of course, if I brought the coal with me, we could always go to the muskeg through Mountain Town. I never do that, you know? Maybe this will be some new thing that I want to try, actually. It's just going to be difficult because of my carry weight, but let's go inside and think this over. Let's think about what I actually need to bring with me. Okay, So I can get rid of some cattail heads. We definitely don't need this many. In fact, I have 25 of these. I can drop all of these cattail heads. That already helped significantly. We can also drop a number of these sticks. Let's do 15. And... okay, there's no clothes that I want to or can get rid of. I can leave behind the flour and the salt. There will definitely be more in Milton. I can leave the charcoal. Okay. I think we can get rid of all of those torches as well. Let's have something to drink. Hey, Wonder, welcome in. Yes, I have moved my Sunday streams to Mondays. So we're having Mouse Mondays. Oh, nope. I did find a Mackinac. I forgot that that was a bingo event. Yeah, I should mention that because there are over 100 events, it is very likely that I will forget something. So just feel free to let me know if there's something that I've done that you're like, wait a minute. Like, for example, we've had a blizzard now. Definitely need to call that. I've definitely been complaining about the weather. Yeah. So there's just, yeah, there's a lot of things that have been going on. So far, we've only sprained our ankle. I think we found firewood. I don't think I called that either. There we go. I'm in too much pain to read. So maybe I'll drink this. Okay, now we've healed from our pain. We can maybe do a little reading to warm up. And then maybe the weather will also change. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is better. Sweet, and now we have all of our coal on us. And we're not over encumbered. That's also a bingo event. Amazingly, we are not over encumbered. And I'm gonna stay not over encumbered for as long as I can. Watch as I pick up a cattail and immediately go overweight. I think I'm gonna stand for a little bit. So, going up. Oh, and I was supposed to start another 10-minute timer. I'm just all over the place today. I'm just gonna stop collecting cattail heads because we have so much tinder at this point that it's really not necessary. If we need more, we can always grab them when we're down in Milton. This weather is getting so much nicer. I did accidentally take a cattail head, but it's okay.
I could eat a horse.
This is definitely a different plan than I usually go for, but I actually think this could be a practical solution. We can go this way. We'll almost certainly find a hacksaw somewhere here in Milton. We can go down to Milton Basin, and then from there we can go through that little cave in Forlorn Muskeg. Potentially grab more coal if we need it, although we probably don't unless I use a ton here for some reason. I mean, I suppose I could leave some behind and then pick up more. And then we might even be able to, like, grab a bunny or two and have the guts curing. And then we can go forge. This is definitely not my usual path, but I do think we can make this work, and I do think it can be convenient and useful and make sense. Alright, I'm gonna take a gander as to whether or not I can see any wolves from up here. I've seen several deer, but I have not seen any bunnies and I have not seen any wolves. So I think I might save my match for now. I could also grab some more acorns. I love the sound of deer. Oh. They sound so dorky and not elegant, and I definitely expected deer to sound more elegant. Oh, so we can call acorns. And I also have been saying, oh, there's no way we're getting the technical backpack today. Finds a hacksaw. The other thing I was thinking of was one of the fancy recipes. I've been counting making acorns as one of the fancy recipes because it was added in with the cooking revamp. Even though it's not exactly fancy. Alright, there might be matches? Yes! I thought so. I was so sure those were guaranteed. Alright, I'm gonna put on my lantern in case I'm missing anything else in here. Ah, firewood. See? But do I want to bother carrying the firewood? I don't think so. I think I might leave that here. Because we're under encumbered right now, and I think I want to stay that way. I think I might drink a coffee for our climb up, because then we'll have a few more calories in our belly. We won't be quite as tired by the time we get up there. Yeah, just a whole lot of deer. I'll have another cattail. Now, I have been here since the wildlife refresh, and I've seen a moose at the top of this. Like, not directly, but close to the little lodge hut thing that's up here. I really hope he's not there right now, because that would be very inconvenient. It's just so cloudy, foggy, snowy. There we go. Now we can actually see some more stuff. Okay, here we go. Let's go, Astrid. You can do this. Are the moose in this game as scary as they are IRL? Yeah, I would say so. Moose are pretty threatening. They're very tank-like. They're not something you want to mess with. They can and will break your ribs. Yeah. But at the same time, they're also kind of not as scary as in real life, I don't think, because they sound so silly. Oh, it was too high. I'm really hoping that at some point I can actually get one of these birds just by knocking it out. But so far, my aim has not been as good as with bunnies. Astrid climbs a rope. Yes. Oh, and we changed regions. Rope and region. Sweet. Metal shelf, lots of crates. I don't care about those. What is this? Oh, a fuse. Definitely don't care about that. Oh, granola bar, that's also one. If I can spell granola bar, there we go. There's another pry bar. And finding a book. Finds a book and a pry bar. Lots of stuff coming. And Zert is calling number 76. Maglens weather. Yeah, I hope we get Maglens weather, but who knows? GG Zert, congrats on that bingo win. Oh Yes, more scrap metal. Excellent. Wait, what is this? What is this? What is this? Water tablets, right? No, it's just the foot of the machine. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so the moose can now appear, like, over here. Which is pretty terrifying if you're not expecting it. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, there is a wolf here. Okay. I thought there might be. I don't know how close I am to the wolf at this point. A hard time guesstimating how quickly he was walking. Oh man, I thought I could squeeze through there. And we're redeeming 21 as well. Yeah, I'm really trying to get better about not being as self-deprecating. Seems to have been working.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Okay, there we go. GG Lily, congrats. Alright, I gotta have something to eat. I guess I'll eat this granola bar. Because the tomato soup we can always warm up. Hey, Hacksaw! Woohoo! Good tip, Zert. Thank you again. Really like this plan. I think I'm not gonna go and loot all of Milton, but I think we're gonna try and go directly to Milton Basin and
Come on, Loper.
get to the forge. I would love to forge today. Or at least get to the forge today. Here, let's throw on the reclaimed wood. And in the meantime, let's see. Yeah, let's cook some water while I loot this place. Alright. Let's see what else we got around here. Of course, I say I'm not going to loot all of it, but we'll see. No, I do think it makes sense for us to come back and loot it later. Because what I can do is I can try and put down a bunny or something, so that, and maybe some saplings, so they can be curing. While they can be curing while we're out, and forging, and then we can come back to loot and to craft and stuff. I think that makes sense. Nothing there, nothing useful. Spray paint. Oh, I could have sworn that was a bingo event. Why do I keep thinking that finding spray paint is a bingo event? I don't know why. Oh, Small Arms Handbook. I don't know that I really care about this book, to be honest, but... Oh, we've got a soda. Some chips. Jerky. Crackers. And oats. Okay, and now we're over encumbered. Dog food, dog food. I might not bring all of this food with me. Although I might just eat a ton of it. We'll see. I'm letting this torch go out intentionally. Fire log. That never happens. Oh, we've been way over the time limit again. Alright, I see some more ketchup chips over there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Nothing in the I think that's everything. Oh, and I didn't call that we found the hacksaw, did I? I didn't. I love this game, but I'm also really bad at it. You know what? I have to admit, there are times where I also feel really bad at it. But also, like, some things is obviously skill, prioritization, focus, whatever. But some things are there is a lot of luck involved. So, don't feel too bad about it. But there are definitely, like, there are some players out there where I'll watch them and I'm just like, I don't know how you do this. I could never do this. And it took me a really, really long time to survive as long as I can in Interloper, and I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing half the time. Nothing wrong with being a Pilgrim player. I mean, this game is beautiful, and sometimes you don't want to have to deal with things trying to attack you all the time. Lily also predominantly plays Pilgrim, and we've actually, in the community, we've had a challenge or two that took place in Pilgrim as well. Alright, I want to drop that can that I just picked up. Actually, maybe I drop both of them. I think I might leave the Small Arms Handbook behind. I'm just going to use the fire log. It's so heavy and it really doesn't help that much except with the length of the time. But it's just too heavy to carry. Alright, 2 hours, 11 minutes until boiled. We could maybe cook some stuff. Maybe we cook another coffee.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Wait, was that level up for cooking? If it is, we should be able to make other stuff with this. Hold on. No, we're not at cooking 2 yet. What was that for then? We are at cooking 2. Oh, we must not have all the ingredients then. Oh yeah, I left the flour behind, silly me. Okay. Let's make these acorns. Alright, and we're gonna call number 44. Which is catches a fish. Here we go. We might be able to make acorn flour, right? Let me see. How do I make that? Acorn grounds. Oh, I need 4 things of acorn. Oh. I've only got 3. That's too bad, but that's okay. We can make some more water while we're here. Maybe just like another liter. Oh, I forgot I only have 15 sticks on me. It's okay. Maybe I'll use one of these coal. Two different spots that could be bingo now. Both events seem pretty likely. All right. Well, my fingers are crossed. I'm gonna pull some torches. I think maybe we might move down. We've got a little bit of sunlight left, so I think maybe we can move towards the center of Milton.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, one more torch. Just gonna put this here by the bed. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick peek, but I don't think I missed anything over here. No. Okay. I think we're gonna probably spend the night either at Grandmother's or down at the farm. Maybe we go to the farm. That way in the morning we can go right down the rope. So I do really want to loot as little as possible here so that when I come back next time I don't have to wonder which places did I loot and which ones didn't I loot yet.
I'm getting tired.
Okay, how over encumbered are we? Oh, quite a lot, but it's because we're so tired. More than anything, I think. We'll get rid of a couple of torches. Oh, oh, hi. Hi, friend. Leave me alone. Thank you. Oh, there's another one. Leave me alone. Oh, I'm so glad both of them keep turning that way and like leaving me alone completely instead of running off in the same direction as I'm going and then just constantly annoying me. This is so different than how I usually play. Like this pathway pattern that I'm doing and where we're heading when. It's very, very different for me. But I'm not hating it. How are we doing on cattails? We're okay. I don't think I need to gather anymore at the moment. They were nice wolves. Yeah, they were very respectful. I appreciate it. Sometimes I get a good survival setup going, but then I always run out of ways to start a fire, so I always get turns looking for matches or what have you. Yeah, that's definitely a tricky thing to get the hang of. It took me a really long time as well to figure out how to keep my resources going. Especially, like you said, things like matches or fire starters in general. One thing that I would recommend as an interloper player, but that you can use in any... You don't usually have to use it in the lower levels, but one thing I would still suggest to try and like extend the life of your matches is do what I'm doing now with this torch chaining thing, where you just light one torch after another, so you kind of keep the same fire going for as long as possible. The other thing that I highly recommend is finding your mag lens as soon as you can and using it in any instance that you can. Those are at least the things that I've found work for me for dealing with limited matches. Am I behind the farm? I must be. I didn't realize I'd overshot this much. Oh, saplings. I forgot to call that. It would be nice to find maple saplings, but I'm not going to complain about getting these birch ones.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, I think I might see a wolf over there. Yep. Mr. Wolf.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Maybe I didn't see one. Maybe I just imagined it. Okay. Yeah, the lighter, you know, having like the fire starter is great. Yes. Ah, yes. A toque as well. I'm not going to grab all of that firewood. In fact, I probably shouldn't have even bothered with the one. Oh well. So there's such joy in your eyes when it's Magdalene's weather. It's the best. Magdalene's weather is just the best. No. There's the... what is it called? The Fire Striker. That's what I was thinking of. Fire Striker, not lighter. Advanced guns, guns, guns! Another flare. Oh, that's awesome.
This pack is
37.
getting kind of heavy.
Magic. Oh, I wonder if these are better than the boots I'm wearing. Oh, they're not... Okay, so they're more wind and waterproof, but they're not as warm. But they're also lighter weight. I might keep them here and trade them in later once I've gotten other things that are warmer. There we go. We are going to search this place just because we're here anyway. I was buffering. Oh. That's so weird. I didn't have any issues with dropped frames or anything. Twitch is gonna twitch. Hey, look, another heavy hammer. And another cooking pot. Okay, so this is... Mountain Town, Farmhouse, Heavy Hammer, Cooking Pot, Skill Books, Orca, Firewood, Skill Books. Your friend's mom used to call you Twitch. Were you, very restless? Always kind of moving? Tomato soup. Okay, I did get all of those. Good, good. Oh, and a skillet. We can call that for bingo as well. Okay, cooking pot and skillet. So much good stuff here. Pretty twitchy. 2 potatoes, some more oats. Oh, so much good stuff here. I'm gonna have to decide what's gonna stay behind. Can figure that out in the morning, though, I suppose. Oh, I always forget that I'd like to get rid of all the junk while I'm here. Bad skillets. We got some bad skillets. Okay. Oh, I have to drop the saplings before I forget. To birch. Just a second. Just gotta take a real quick break. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. There was a matter that needed tending to. But we're all good. We're back, and we're going to feed Astrid so that she's actually full. I'm going to go for the lower quality stuff, actually, in case we get food poisoning, because we do have both reishi tea and antibiotics, and so we'll just hope that we don't get food poisoning, but if we do, then no big deal. Wow, I can't believe we didn't get food poisoning from 29% sardines. Okay, in that case, we should be fine. Hi, it's 2 miles with the pooch. Now gonna bake angel food cake first, then cinnamon swirl bread. Those are both great options. It sounds really good. And I'm glad it's no longer humid. It was really hot this weekend again, but thankfully not super, super humid, just a little bit. And then we had this really, like, incredible downpour. Really helped out. Thank goodness for that. All right, look at this. This is awesome. No, food poisoning sucks. Hey, dear, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, there we go. Sorry, just had to fix something. Then let's get something to drink and let Astrid sleep. Now, I've thankfully never had food poisoning myself, but I have seen the effects of food poisoning on other people, and I gotta say, does not seem like fun. And I've had it in game, and it also does not seem like fun. It has killed me once in this game, surprisingly. It's 27 this morning. That's too warm this for early in the day. It's great though. It's easy to fake if you want to get out of something else. Yeah, I suppose that's true. But I'd rather not have to deal with it, like, for real. All right. Fully recovered, fully rested. We've got 13% birch. I would like to try and get a bunny so that we can leave a gut as well.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That's my hope anyway. Oh, I wonder if that's gonna be a corpse or a carcass. It would be amazing if it's a carcass. Because if it's a carcass, it's going to be most likely a deer with 2 guts and some meat. Oh. Better to be safe than sorry. And we've got another birch here. Okay, we'll grab that. So nice to actually have a hacksaw. This looks like a backpack, so I'm assuming these are telling me about a corpse. Yeah. That's too bad. That's okay. I'll take it. We can always grab bunnies or a carcass or something on our way down to the forge. Just gonna do a little goading here. There's a bunny right there. And back there. Sweet. Might not be the most food, but it is pretty yummy. Better than nothing. Come on, little fire. Yeah. Good job, little fire. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
All right, bunny. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay. Or we might as well just harvest this bunny, too, while we're at it. It's so much beef jerky when I worked at the dollar store. I mean, it lasts a long time. It's got plenty of protein. It's nice and salty. 18 minutes, 37 minutes. All right. Oh, he was going after another bunny. I just heard the bark and I was like, "Oh my god, am I going to get mauled while I'm harvesting?"
Starting to feel numb.
Oh. It's a massacre. Oh, I should probably make some more water actually. An hour. Alright, I'll go harvest this inside, I guess. I mean, I'm not really going to harvest it right now, but I'm going to go bring it inside, and then I'll harvest it later, I guess. Thank you, Ferret. Skinny Rabbit with a Hack says some real horror movie stuff, I cannot lie. I know. I can't imagine doing that. Although, to be honest, I can't imagine, like, harvesting a bunny at all, but the idea of doing it with a hacksaw just does not seem right.
Oh, so cold.
It does not sit right with me at all. We're gonna just eat the whole bunny. And then we've got the third birch. Okay, let's go grab these birch as well. It's been really nice to find a maple while we were at it, but it is what it is. 3 birch, 1 gut. I guess I might as well check the barn. Just wanna take a look. I don't see anything in there.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Need work gloves. I mean, we already have work gloves, but still. I think I could do it with a knife. I come from a family of hunters, but they never really took me along. Too twitchy. Couldn't keep still long enough not to scare off everything. I don't think I would have it in me to like kill and skin something. I suppose if I absolutely had to for some reason. Like if it was really life and death, I could maybe do it. But like even cleaning like the excess fat and stuff off of meat that you buy in the grocery store, even that is a little much for me sometimes. But I suppose if it was that or die, I could probably do it. Okay, so let's grab some torches. Oh, we're too over encumbered. I can't go down the rope like this. Oh, and I also still wanted to skin the bunny.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
There we go. also don't want to waste my... I don't want to waste a match by... I guess maybe what we could do is start a fire in here. Have it go long enough so I can harvest the bunny. I think that makes sense, right? Maybe? Sorry, I'm getting groceries delivered. I'm just making sure I still have time before they're supposed to arrive. Yeah, we're still good. We're good on time. Okay. I'll throw in these. Oh, hey, I completely missed this briefcase. There's probably nothing good in it, but... There we go. We have 50 minutes. It'll take me 40 minutes without a tool. Okay, we got this. Yeah, no, it's true. It is definitely part of the circle of life and everything. I just, like I said, I think only under certain circumstances, like if I really had to do it and it was life or death, then it'd be okay. But for the most part, I'm just, if I don't have to, I'd rather not. All right, let's go. Yeah, Astrid's having a real good day. She's very lucky. I think I'm gonna go back to sitting. Okay. I hope I can make it all the way down this, like, these 2 ropes because... Oh, I actually need a rope probably, don't I?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Or maybe it's always here. Maybe both of these are always here. I don't remember. I so rarely go this way. Really, car? I'm just thinking, can I sleep at all? If not, I suppose I can just make some coffee. We are so blessed with modern food. I am far too squeamish and lazy to be a hunter. Yeah. I guess that's sort of how I feel, or like, I would be okay with like, just lots of things with, oh, there's a deer here. Oh, maybe we stay one more day so I can at least harvest the deer. Like, I'd be okay with having lots of veggie-based foods and stuff. That's fine with me. I have no issues with that. But, yeah, I don't know that I'd do so well with a balanced diet if I had to hunt and catch and deal with that. 0.7. You know what? I should leave it for when we come back. I'm a pretentious and dramatic hipster. If I was a hunter, I'd be really annoying about it. Oh. I think I might swap out my torches before we go down. Just to play it safe. Wish I could see from up here whether or not I'm too encumbered. Right, I knew that. I knew that. This is already down to 47%. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, I can wear this and drop this. Not that that helps that much, but it helps a little. We can drop a few coal, I suppose. Maybe we also drop some pork and beans and some peaches. And down we go. And I hope we can get back up these ropes later on. Because I feel like they've changed things, so it's harder sometimes to get up ropes. Ropes that I was like, oh, I can totally get up this, no problem. It feels like it takes so much more time and energy than it used to. Okay, I'm just gonna check in here. I don't think there's anything except maybe some firewood. I don't see anything in here. This is not even a particularly good torch. It should get us down this rope. Oh, where am I gonna sleep? I didn't think about this. I might have to push through to to Spence's right away. I was originally thinking we could maybe take our time and sleep in that little cave area and stuff, but I don't have a bedroll yet. So unless there's one there, we're gonna have an issue. Oh, there's a wolf over there. Maybe there's one in the car. I actually don't know. I don't really know where the bedroll spawn points are, to be honest, in any of the regions. I'm not gonna grab these cattails. We're doing okay right now. We have plenty of food. I really don't think I need to carry more. Let's see. No. Nothing in the back of the truck. Okay. I didn't think so, but I also didn't think it could hurt. I might actually want to make a fire while we still have this torch going to pull more torches before it gets to be too late. Okay, sweet. Let's add a coal. We'll find plenty of coal in the connecting cave, so I'm not really worried about it. These are all excellent so far. Okay, and one more. Sweet. Okay, so my thought is we're going to go to the little cave thing over here. Yeah, that checks. That checks out. Okay, so we're gonna go this way, and we're going to... Oh, look at all those bunnies over there. We're gonna try and get to the little cave, see if there's anything in there. Then maybe look at the little... there's like a collapsed building somewhere on the other side of this lake. We're doing okay energy-wise, actually, considering all those ropes we just climbed. I guess because we were going down, it doesn't expend as much energy. Just don't want to run into a moose. I haven't heard him yet, so there's that. I also don't see him, so I think we might be okay for now. Oh, there's some burdock over here. I wonder if we want to get that. I guess we don't really need to. I guess maybe we'll wait on that. I don't see the moose. I think we're all set. Oh, another birch. I'll let this start curing here in the cave. Come on. Thank you.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I just take this firewood. Okay. Okay. So lower. Oh, also bunny. No, what is this called? Milton Basin. One birch. One firewood. Looks like we've got some bunnies there. I'm not seeing any deer or any wolves over here. Just a lot of bunnies. I see it 2, 4, 5. Wild. That's like when I was coming back from my vacation. Oh, there's a wolf over there. When I was flying back home, we landed and I looked out the window and like between the runways there were these plots of grass and I saw like a little group of rabbits that was making their way down the strip of grass. And I was like, oh my goodness, there's like 3 or 4 rabbits there. And then we were taxiing more and more. And I just kept seeing like all of these like bunches of like little rabbit families. I think I counted like 10 rabbits. I was so surprised to see so many of them, especially being so active out on the, like not on the tarmac itself, but you know, out in the airfield. Yes, they were making their way downtown, walking fast, bunny ears past, and they're homebound. Hoppity hoppity hop. Okay, I guess that counts as both singing and pop culture. Yeah, it was so cute. I was just so surprised to see so many of them. But it was a very pleasant surprise. Okay, this is all just stuff that I don't really care about. I was really hoping there would be a bedroll here. I don't know why I thought there might be. I didn't actually believe there would be. Would hoppity hoppity hop also count as a pun at a very distant stretch? I think we could probably call it. Said a hip hop. I tried to look up the pun event in my bingo search bar and instead I just typed in hop. Nope, that's not the same thing at all. Said a hip hop, a hippity hop, said a hip hip hippity hop. Boom boom. Maybe back here somewhere. GG Lemon, congrats on that bingo win. We have yet another sapling here, but it is once again birch. I'm still gonna take it. I mean, the more the merrier. For some reason, I thought there was a place over here that had like a little fire pit, but maybe that's random. Or maybe I'm imagining it. I don't know. For the longest time, I did not know that Milton Basin existed. Because the only time I ever, like, appeared here was... I think, honestly, at one point, I remember I was teaching a friend of mine how to play, and we spawned in Milton Basin. And I was like, oh, Milton Basin. I don't know exactly where that is, but I know what Milton is. We're gonna be fine. And then a huge blizzard hit, so we couldn't see anything. And we were running around and eventually just died. But it was so sad because once I actually figured out where Milton Basin is, I realized we probably could have just we would have been around here, and I could have just directed my friend into Forlorn Muskeg, and then maybe we would have been okay. But I didn't know this area at all back then. And I guess it also wouldn't have really helped anyway, because it also meant I didn't know this, like, ridge area part of FM, so we probably would have died either way, but... If I knew then what I knew now, we would have been fine. Even in a blizzard. Just gonna bunny hop down this hill. Who needs route climbs when you can just jump? Marsh Ridge, that's what this place is called. I always forget that. I forget the names of a lot of places around here. Sometimes I just invent names for these places too. Ooh, there's a deer here. Maybe we harvest this guy for his guts. That looks like maple. Sorry, gonna take a quick detour. That was very, like, distracted thinking. Distracted gaming. Like, oh, I'm gonna go harvest this deer. Maple! But I am actually genuinely excited about this maple. I'm so used to this area being swarmed with bunnies, it's kind of weird to have it be so quiet. I guess all of the bunny swarm moved to Milton Basin instead. This is a totally normal way to word it. Alright, come on, little fire. Please start.
Come on, little fire.
No, we failed our fire.
Come on, little fire.
I mean, I don't really technically have time to do this, considering that I can't sleep here. Oh, where's the little ear wiggles? It just, like, breaks my heart. Okay, while that's happening, we'll do this. Just ear wiggles.
I could eat anything right now.
Well, you're in luck. You have 2 kilos of deer meat. Venison steaks. Look at that, Astrid. You're so full now. You know, some dev on the project had a maniacal grin putting the ear wiggle in. They're just like, hey, want to show off our physics skills? Oh, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Okay. So FM Marsh Ridge Cave. It's gonna be 1 maple, 2 guts, 1 deer. Did I also pick up a birch along the way? I can't remember. I think I did though. This is actually so delicious. I don't think I've ever had venison before. I know I've had rabbit before. But I don't think I've had venison. A long time ago, I did a specialty stream called Taste of TLD, and I tried a bunch of different foods that you could find in the game. Unfortunately, I did have to say that I was leaving out all of the meats because, like, I probably could have found venison and rabbit somewhere, but there was no way I was going to find wolf or bear meat. So I was like, well, what's the point in doing half of it? But we did all of the teas and all of the old world food. It turns out I actually hate reishi tea so much. I have a bunch of it still left over. I have not touched it. I'm a huge fan of tea, and I never touched that. Birch bark was also not great, but drinkable. Rosehip tea I absolutely love. This was before they did their latest revamp, so there was like the acorn stuff wasn't in the game yet, and we didn't have all the cool cooking recipes that we have now. But that was a good time. Most unusual game meat I've ever had was probably gator. I don't think we had gator, but there was this one restaurant that was like all-you-can-eat buffet type of place, and they had some interesting, unusual meats. I want to say they had kangaroo and shark. And I think I tried both, but I don't actually remember, like, distinctly what either of them tasted like. So I guess it either wasn't that spectacular or my brain has blocked it out forever. Those are the only options that I have. That was one of your favorite streams. I have to say, it was one of my favorite streams too, Lily. I had a lot of fun with that. Oh, and also I did have the disclaimer, I decided not to actually get dog food. I just got something that resembled dog food. Like visually. But it was fun. Gator is delicious. I get it every chance I get. What like, is there a meat that it's similar to, or is it unlike anything else? I definitely have not had gator, and I can't even imagine what it might be like. You know, like with shark, you can at least be like, oh, it's maybe, you know, you might imagine that it's kind of like a certain kind of fish or something. So much coal. This is fantastic. What's less fantastic is still not having a bedroll. I knew it was a long shot, but I was really hoping we'd find one in here. A lot of people say it's similar to chicken. It's a little chewier, a little gamier, and seasoned real different. Okay. All right. A rope. I don't want a rope. I mean, I guess if I were going in the other direction, I would want a rope. I didn't actually drop the stuff that I said I was going to drop in this cave. So let me turn back around and actually go drop it. Do not want to attract predators. And I did have a birch. Okay. And a rope. Oh, I should leave some coal behind. Also, why am I still stinky? Oh, animal fat. I forgot that that's a thing now. I'll drop 7, I guess. Okay, and we're off. I think we can make it to Spence's before it gets too dark. It's not great getting to the forge at night because then you're really tired and... Although, wait a minute, we could maybe go to the bunker. Because I was just going to say, the problem with getting to the Spence's at night is you have to have a fire going all night, even though you're not forging. So I could, like, leave behind my hammer, my, scrap metal, some of the coal, whatever. And then we just go from there to the bunker and sleep there for the night. This wolf is like speeding right towards us. Yeah. Please leave me alone. Thank you. I think that's gonna be the best bet. It's getting late. Wait, I'm still stinky? I had more venison? I don't understand how I had more venison, but I'm just gonna leave it there. I refuse to be stinky. No wonder he was coming right at us. Let's have a little bit of coffee, which should help a little bit with our being over encumbered problem.
Oh, it's getting dark out here. Gotta look for shelter.
This is weird weather. Not the biggest fan of that. I also know there's a wolf right here. Yeah. 2, 3. 2? Just grab another torch. Also, I'd like squid, scallops, stuff like that. A lot of seafood. Frog leg, but I don't remember it very well. I have never had frog legs. I've definitely done like scallops and, you know, stuff like that. But I think I've also had squid before. Definitely done like octopus. Tried eel. I don't like them though. Oh, would you all just leave me alone, please? Just keep going. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, going. What do? We go. Yeah, I've tried a variety of stuff. I'm definitely one of those people that even if I don't think I'll like it, I will try stuff at least once just to see. But like I tried oysters, did not like those at all. Like I said, I have tried eel, was not a fan. But I figure it can't hurt. I would never go to a restaurant and like order something that I don't know if I'll like or not, but if someone else orders something that I've never had before and they're willing to let me try, I will do that. Or if I'm at like a buffet and there's something that I've never had before and it's just like, you know, take whatever you want, then I will obviously try it. It's getting kind of dark. I maybe should have. I maybe should have gone here faster. Freaking close. Way too close for comfort. Especially considering we're over encumbered and we're tired. We had actually raw fish sushi once, and it was at a Chinese buffet, weirdly enough. It was with my aunt, and we'd partaken in the smoke of an unnamed herbal substance, and we demolished the buffet. And what did you think of the raw fish sushi? I have to say, I keep trying different types of sushi in the hope of finding one that I like, but the best review that I've ever been able to give a sushi is, I guess I would eat this if this was all that I had available to me. I wouldn't starve. Which is really not what you want to hear or say, I guess, about a food. Like, it's fine, but I just have never really understood the hype, I guess. Personally. It's one of the few things that I just have not enjoyed as much as I thought I would. Oh, I definitely need to start a fire. You don't remember? Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on, little fire. Oh, thank you. I really wish I could see a little bit more. I know where I have to be heading from here. I just can't tell how much snow space I still have. The thing with sushi most of the time is that I prefer hot food for like entrees. I'll do cold for desserts. I love the warmth in my stomach with like hot soup or something like that. Yeah, I can see that. For me, I think it's more that there's just like certain textures or like certain aspects of the flavor that I just don't love. Like, it's okay, but it's just not necessarily for me. I don't know that I can make it across. Again, way too close for comfort. But it's like surprisingly warm at the moment. Is this another maple? It is. I'm gonna grab it. Hey, Nervous, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, sweet. This is not very far away. Okay, so maybe we can't make it to the bunker. I'm doing pretty good. Today's run is going relatively well. We did find our hacksaw. We found a second Mackinaw. Currently the issue I'm having is that it's very dark and I don't have a bedroll, so I can't, like, sleep anywhere I want. I wanted to sleep in a cave, but I can't. I think I also took a really long and convoluted way to where I'm trying to go. And I suppose we could stop here and I could make some coffee. That's maybe not a terrible idea. Because I think I'm a little off course, actually. Don't necessarily say that I'm lost, but I think I'm going to come back here and try and make a fire. Right here. Still don't know why a Chinese place had sushi, but they did. I don't think it was bad. Hey, I mean, as long as it was tasty. Maybe it was like Asian fusion.
Perfect.
Alright, I will use a coal here, even though that was kind of silly. Let's cook up a coffee. How much water do I have? Oh, not much, actually. Let's maybe also cook up a tomato soup. I said tomato soup and I cooked peaches, but I want to cook both of them, so I guess it doesn't really matter. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy. Okay. This could be a fatal mistake. Okay. I think it was just like, yeah, it's Louisiana. Like, 3 people here are gonna know the difference. Yeah, that could be it too. Just like, whatever. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to use my coal for this. We're gonna have to go back and get more coal. This unfortunately seems to be injected. I think we'll be okay. It's not convenient. I think I can make it though. Maybe. Alright, let's see. I've still got like 30 minutes until I have to wrap up. So we're okay. We might not actually get to forging today, but we will get to the forge. I'm just killing time at this point. So we'll read a little more. Nope. Now we have a problem. Is it wind blocked on this side now? Yes. Invalid location. Invalid location. Come on. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna use an accelerant. Yeah, I'm gonna use the accelerant for it. Or Jimmy Creedy if you prefer. I'd rather prefer just not dying. Alright, let's try reading again. Okay. Maybe we can finish this book.
I need to find a place to rest.
Nope. Okay, that was intense. I still don't think I want to try and navigate in the dark like this. So I think I'll just have another coffee. Yeah, we're gonna just have to go back and get more coal at some point. Yeah, let's finish this book. We got really lucky. Oh, I am comfortable moving in this weather, though. Holy moly, that was so close. I think what I might do, actually, before I take all these torches, is make one more thing of coffee. Oh, I think this might be our last one. Oh, that's a fabulous torch. Wish I could just, like, figure out where it is I'm going, actually, though.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Can't quite tell. Is it on this side? Yeah. Oh my god, it was right there the whole time. Oh well. We just drink half the coffee. So we've got the warming up bonus, a little bit more health. Okay, I shouldn't be sprinting. Actually, we might not need to go back for coal. We might be able to get enough. There's usually some around the forge. Man, I cannot believe our luck with this. I cannot believe that we survived that night. Without taking, like, a ton of cold damage, that is. Like, I had a feeling we would probably survive, but I didn't think that we would be in such good condition at the end. We were lucky we just had that ginormous rock formation. Oh yes, Wolf, I see you and your glinting green eyes. So many cattails. I hope I can actually remember how to get to the bunker, to be honest. Like, I vaguely remember, but it's been a very long time. Oh, I don't think I've called that I had more than 10 torches. No, I haven't. There we go. Now I have. Now I have! Don't know where that pronunciation just came from. Yeah, I don't think I want to go right to the... I mean, I suppose we could. It's... No, you know, it is pretty cold. It's... Feels like -9. No, we should definitely try and find the bunker. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have to go... back and up? Or something like that? I think it's up this way? I could be way off. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. It might be further up.
Oh, rusted on my feet.
Yeah, no, this isn't it. Okay. Gotta go further up. I guess we could say we let my tea go cold. Because I did kind of think that my coffee was going to be this. Oh, that was the wrong one, but that's okay. Bonus. Also, I made birch bark tea, so we'll call that one. I think it might be up there. I really should stop running. Yeah, I think it might be up this way. I know it's up the hill. And I know it's not far from Spence's, and that's about all that I remember. I think it's this thing. I think we're almost there. Wait, we've got a deer carcass. Brave or stupid? We shall see. I really thought it was up here. Is it on the other side of this thing? Am I crazy? Have I forgotten completely? No, this is it. This is it. This is it. Yes! Whew. What an adventure today, guys.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Like... Alright, let's swap out torches. Haha! There's nothing in here but cardboard boxes and crates, and I guess these metal things, which we could break down. But at least I've got a bed. Alright, let's have something to eat and let's get some sleep. I can't rest until like... I can't sleep until we're like fully rested, but maybe like 5 hours?
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Okay. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think we'll just get some of the scrap metal that's around the forge.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I'm so glad we found this. That seriously made our lives so much easier just now, rather than having to make yet another fire. I can just go up this way or down this way. It's definitely not like the safest way. Hey, it worked. I don't think I technically have enough coal to forge, so I'm gonna have to go out and get some more. But as I said, there should be some in the little, like, pathway. I'm gonna search this barn area first.
I could eat anything.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could feed her. Okay. Oh, there's coal here. I might not even need to go over there then.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Scrap metal. The only thing is, I don't know if I have enough scrap metal to do everything that I want to do.
Is that a book?
I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book.
Well, this stuff will come
Oh,
in
there's
handy.
kitchen and wool socks. Sweet. Okay, now I just need to see, do I have enough scrap metal? I have 7. I don't think that's going to be quite enough, is it? I need 5. I need 8 at least. Preferably more. We could break this down for another 4. So that helps. I think I'm gonna light a torch. And I'm gonna go check out this area over here. There might be some more scrap metal. And if there's not, then I'll just make my knife, hacksaw, not hacksaw, knife, hatchet, and however many arrowheads, even though that would only be like 2 maybe, or 4. But hey, better than nothing. And then we can at least get started. You can always use stone hardened arrows for tarmies and bunnies. Oh, thank you for the good RNG, Fawn. I appreciate it. So much coal here. I love that. Maybe at that thing over there. Is this gonna, like, start blizzarding again? Or is this just gonna be a regular snow? I'm gonna try and pick up the pace just in case. There should be a few pieces of scrap metal around here. Polaroid. Just one? Is that it? Well, at least now we have enough to make both of our tools. Plus, if we break down that metal shelf, we can make 2 more, 2 sets of 2 sets of arrowheads. That'll give us 4. Which is not many, but it's a start. And I can always go back into... In fact, I probably will go back to the bunker, and then we could break that down. That would give us even more. In fact, maybe I should do that before we start forging. That might be a good idea, actually.
His own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, yes, he does, Astrid. Yes, he does. It's not a good survival tip. Like, genuinely not a good survival tip. Especially not when we're in our situation where we have so much potable water and soda and teas. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to first go check if there's anything good in the safe here. Then I think I might break down the shelf. Right. I'm gonna go the other way. Wait, did they remove it? Am I tripping? What?
I could eat a horse.
Okay, it's actually pretty warm. What is this? A hacksaw. Interesting. I guess I will get this one first. We'll just start here. Okay, furnace. Oh, come on. Come on, Astrid, you can do this. Seriously, am I crazy? Did they remove it? Lemon, thank you for the good RNG. I'm gonna swap out torches because I don't think it's gonna work again. Come on, Astrid, you can do it. I believe in you. I think technically we only need 8 coal to get the fire hot enough.
Come on, little fire.
Ah, that's more like it. Good job, Astrid.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Alright, let's start with that. Okay, it's still heating up. I'm gonna start by breaking this down. That got real close with the food. Ooh, yeah, I was right. We do need one more coal. Let's eat the stale beef jerky, I suppose. Let's start with the improvised knife. Let's maybe break down these planks. Then we can throw on some reclaimed wood.
I need a horse.
Yeah, I know. How about you eat these peaches instead, Astrid? Okay, there we go. So now we make the hatchet. Alright, we're gonna take some damage from being tired, but it is what it is. Here, let's make some water.
I could eat a horse. I'd say not, 'cause I love horses.
Oh, I should have had something to drink first. Oh well. "58 minutes until boiled." Okay, let's do maybe one more set then.
Man, I am too tired to think straight.
Alright, let's have something to eat. Oh no, you're, wait. Well drank. Hey, Trooper. Yeah, I love the idea of well drank. I remember the first time I had, or the first couple of times that I had well fed, I was always paranoid that if I was thirsty, that I would end up losing it. Because to me that just made sense.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Okay. Well, there's that. We've still got 67 torches. 67? No, we had 6 torches. Oh, these aren't even all that good, though. Maybe I'll pull some torches, and we are gonna go stay in the bunker again tonight. So I don't have to worry about keeping this fire going all night. You fell victim to a nap. 11:15 is a good time to wake up, right? Yeah. I always joke when I'm really tired at night, it's like, all right, time for a nap, and then go into bed. If you get water from a well, can you consider that your well drink? Yep. Totally. Oh, we're so over encumbered now. There is a deer carcass over there that we're going to harvest tomorrow. I've decided. Oh, I shouldn't be this over encumbered. This is dumb of me. Alright, I'll break these down some other time. I just can't be this slow right now. Now let's see if I can find the bunker again. Because I feel like it might be a little bit trickier tonight for some reason. Oh right, I can't run because I'm too exhausted. I might need to actually wrap up after this save. Although I still have maybe like 15 minutes actually. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we can go one more day after this. Love that there are carcasses to harvest even when you didn't kill something. Death isn't exclusively a consequence of you like a lot of other video games. I agree. I like that a lot too. I also think it's really cool that like you can watch wolves go after bunnies or after deer. I do wish you could see more animal violence. That sounds terrible. But like, you know, I wish it was possible to like see a bear and Timbies getting at each other's throats or something. But I suppose it might be a little too OP if one knocks out the other for you. If the bears only eat our poor characters, feels a little lopsided. Yeah. Also, how are the bears surviving if they don't go after anything except us? Am I even going the right way at this point? I think so. Yes, I'm pretty sure we are. I can sort of make out the deer carcass over here. They feed on fear. What are they, the Dark Walker? How nearly lopsided as we are after the bear shows up. Yeah, true that. I have to know, do other people have specific bears that they despise and that they have, you know, beef with? Or is that just a me problem? That I have like specific bears that it doesn't matter. Like I don't, that they just don't bother me, and then there are other there are other bears that they just get my gut because they always get me. They always beat me up. They always ruin my runs.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Such jerks. You don't care for polar bears. No, I mean in the game, like there's some bears in this game that are not my friends. There are other bears that I don't mind as much. They don't seem to do me any harm. They'll just kill you for fun. They just want you dead. Yeah, that's true. That is one uncool thing about polar bears, is they just do it for fun. They don't care. Is the bear close to me? I hate it. Is it far away from me? I don't mind it. That's true, Trooper. But like, I don't seem to have too many problems with like Mystery Lake Bear. He's fine. I never really get into problems with him. But Misanthrope's Bear, no. Screw him. Hate him. Also, what is this with teleporting us into the fire? What gives? I don't think I can get away with that yet. 15 minutes. I think I can get one more gut. Yeah, I think Misanthrope's Bear and Bear Creek Bear are my nemeses. But I'm pretty chill with most of the Mystery Lake Bears. She's a sweetheart. Just lure her back to the fishing hut, take a pot shot to get her to charge, duck into the hut, get a free headshot. So the problem that I have with Misanthrope's Bear, or Petunia, I suppose, is that on more than one occasion, that bear has jumped a fire to get me, or has, like, tricked me. And I'm not okay with that. One of them I was harvesting at a fire like this, and as soon as I stopped harvesting, I was immediately mauled, even though I was still sitting at the fire and there was still plenty of time on the fire. The second time it happened, I had a fire, and I heard the sound of a bear, so I looked up, and I was, like, crouched in front of the fire. I dropped all my smelly stuff. I look up, not there. And, like, it was... The bear was on... in that direction. Like, so I looked up where the bear had been earlier. Somehow sneaked up behind me because I went around the entire fire and then came face to face with the bear. So I don't know how that happened. It should have logically been on the other side of the fire as me, but it wasn't, and so then I got mauled again. And then Bear Creek Bear and I, also not friends, stole my hammer. Yeah. Ruined my day twice. In one run.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Never seen a bear acting as a stealth operative before. They are pretty mean, that's all I can say. Yeah, okay, I need a light. I thought so. Oh, it's now morning. Excellent. So we're back to where we were before. I'll just sleep for like 4 hours. Is this enough light that I can harvest it? Yes. That was way too close with my well-fed. I don't know what I was doing. Time to go to bed. I think, personally, as someone who loves to sleep, any time is a good time to go to bed. Wait, he used to have a ghost bear? Really? Where? Where was the ghost bear? Bear Creek Bear made Astrid wear her crampons over her socks. So mean. Man, they just have the worst fashion sense. Oh, I should have left my deer guts in here. That's what I meant to do. I meant to do that. Okay, what am I gonna call this? Bunker near Spence's. 1 deer, 2 guts, 1 maple. Stayed up for 24 hours yesterday to try and fix my sleep schedule. I fell asleep at like 6:30. Yeah. So it sounds like you're having problems that my Astrid typically has. Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem. I definitely cannot stay up 24 hours. I can stay up for a while, but I think like 20 is probably my limit. We could map for bingo's sake. Man, the weather is so weird. All this talk about sleep is making me sleepy. Alright, let me grab some sticks. So I guess now we're gonna want to try and go back to Marsh Ridge, I guess. Oh, there's a wolf over there. Usually it's Twitch chat that makes the streamer hungry. We're breaking new ground here. I'm also hungry. I'm hungry and I'm tired. Okay. We are, let's go up here. Oh, I forgot that there's firewood up there. You know what? It's kind of warm. Maybe we should go down here and break down this crate and see if I'm actually crazy or if it's gone. I cannot believe this is gone. How long has it been gone?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
This is so weird. I'm also both hungry and tired. Twinsies! Alright, let's have some dog food. There's supposed to be, a safe. There used to be a safe there, and there were always these two crates in front of it, so a lot of people would go around the back and you could, like, essentially cheat by opening it from this little hole, which logically made no sense, but it worked. But now they just got rid of it completely. And I didn't know that. Very weird. Safe sinking below the ground is a known issue in FM. If you use a mod to clip below the ground, you'll see it. Oh, that's weird. I've never had that happen before. 4% wet. Wonderful. Is it really almost nighttime again? Screw this. Alright. Well, this was an exciting adventure. Now we're gonna go back up to the bunker. Yeah, that's something I've never heard about before. That's crazy. Oh, we're carrying too much. That makes sense. I don't think that's ever happened to me before. But now I kind of want to get a mod just to be able to clip through the bottom. That sounds like fun. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back up to the thing and sleep, and we'll save, and then next time we'll head back to Marsh Ridge and start making our way back to Milton. Oh, I definitely did not keep track of dead bodies today like I was supposed to. Oh well. Next time. Oh boy. Did not like that. At least he gave me a nice little howl as a surprise, or like as a warning. Wish I could move just a little bit faster, but that would require dropping stuff, and as we all know, I like to hoard things. Actually, no, my whole plan is that when we get back to the bunker, I can break down torches and stuff. So I just don't really want to get rid of it if I don't have to. We're just going to move at a snail's pace. Oh, so on Friday I was talking about how there was this yoga class in town that I was thinking about going to, but it was Saturday at like 9 a.m. and they asked you to be there early and whatnot. I didn't go. I decided not to. And I'm glad that I didn't, because I had done a little workout before, the day before, and my shoulders were so sore that I was thinking to myself, it's a good thing I didn't go, because I don't even think I'd be able to do like half of the yoga poses. So maybe some other time. But I have to admit, if it's every morning, or if it's every Saturday at like 9 in the morning, I'm just like, why can't we make it 10? Or 9:30. Can we at least make it 9:30?
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Sil, coming in with the raid. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Waba, great to see you. I hope you're all having a fabulous day, a lovely Monday, and had a wonderful weekend. Sil, how was your stream? I'm assuming you were working on the Pill Pop and Pilgrim challenge thing that's going around. If so, how's it going? If not, what were you up to? And if anyone's coming in and seeing me for the first time, welcome in. I am Waffle Mouse. I mostly stream The Long Dark, but not 100% exclusively, although more often than not. This has been a very intriguing run today. It's been a test for sure. We finally found our hacksaw, and but we still don't have a bedroll, which is kind of limiting us. And as we were on our way here to the forge in FM, we got stuck in a blizzard in the night, so that was less than ideal, but we survived. So I'm going to take care of babies. I'm not sure if he'll be able to speak, but he had a great run working on his Pill Pop and Pilgrim challenge. Awesome. Well, thank you, Baba, for the update. Totally understandable. In fact, I feel really, really bad, but I'm actually going to have to raid out really soon, too. I'm kind of wrapping things up because I'm expecting a grocery delivery, like, in the next 5 minutes. And then it'll be time to actually make dinner. And as we were just discussing, as always happens during streams, I'm getting hungry. No, I'm doing really good, but we had a lot of luck today. We found a second machina. We found our hacksaw finally. Actually, we found 2 hacksaws. We got our forging done, so we finally have all of our tools. We got a bunch of different saplings down and curing. We got some guts curing. All in all, things are going pretty well. No, I don't want to repair those. And I think this is shaping up to be a very good run.
Okay, tired.
Hey, Silwaba said that you had to take care of some stuff, so in case you didn't hear me before, thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. We've also had some very close calls with our well-fed. I've been playing it a little too close to comfort.
I need to find food.
Okay, there we go. New wool socks, looking good. Here, have this dusty dog food. But just before you guys came in, we were actually discussing the apparent glitch that happens sometime in FM with objects disappearing through the floor, because I thought they had taken out the safe here at Spence's, and Trooper was telling me that no, sometimes it just falls through the floor. So that apparently happened to us. So I guess we can call that we had a glitch, right? And you know what? Lots of people were having technical difficulties today. I technically dropped no frames, but there was some issues with apparent echoes or things not loading, so Twitch was being twitchy. We'll call technical difficulties for that. People have had meat and saplings fall through the ground in some FM caves too. Oh, that's not great. That's not good at all. Okay, we have 700 calories right now. We could stand to fix up a few things. I think I might harvest these. There we go. We'll prepare some birch bark. Yeah, so because we had to stay up all night dealing with a blizzard, our sleep schedule has been all over the place, but it looks like we're finally getting it back to normal. I think I'm just going to have her eat another cattail, get something to drink, and then get some sleep, and we'll sleep to save. I do apologize, Raiders, for wrapping up so soon after you arrive, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I'm sure you understand. All right, 9 days. Let's maybe just have some of this soup. drink some soda. Need to know if you found a flare because I'm close to a bingo. Oh, yeah, actually, I did find a flare. Oh, but not the flare gun. Or a flare shell. But you know what? I did find, like, one of those regular flares, you know? You know what? Doesn't matter. It's a type of flare. Alright, there we go. We'll just finish sleeping. And then Astrid will be fully healed, all equipped, and, you know, back to her normal sleep routine for when we get back on next stream, which I don't know if it's going to be Wednesday or Friday. Definitely Friday, but I don't know if I'll have one in between. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. But yeah, we are now on 9 days survived. Doing pretty well. I'm very happy with how this is turning out. I swear I just heard a wolf bark. That was weird. All right. Well, there we go. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a wonderful time. I had a blast, as always. And it was really great to see you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you hopefully very soon. Like I said, I'll definitely be back on Friday. I don't know if I'll sneak in another stream in between or not. It really depends on how things progress. Let's see, Nifo and Midnight Howler are on playing TLD, and Kimmy is doing Stardew Valley. If you need raid targets, yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I guess we'll go and say hi to Nifo then. Let's see. Yeah, Nifo also started just relatively, well, like within an hour, so that's not too bad. All right, so if you can stick around for the raid, that'd be awesome. Have a good one, everybody, and bye for now.